So here we have our two giant Mandevillas that we need to cut back, our cherry red and our rose. So Mandevillas are one of the easiest things to cut back because they're a viner. So you really can't mess this up. They have a few main vines, but they're going to be deep inside here. We're not even going to come close to touching them. So if you have a Mandevilla like this and it's grown on something, we're just going to start snipping any of these vines. I go to where the pot is basically. That's kind of my rule of thumb for a lot of these things. I'll just go up from the pot, and you can use a stick if you need to. I'm just going to take my pruners and clip everything up and around the pot. And then I'll have a better idea. We can take a look at the vines inside. So here you can see a vine. So where I'm cutting it back is generally at a leaf node where there's a new growth point. So I can cut this one back here. We go another farther in, cut it back there. I'm going to cut it back here. You get the point. And I basically want to do it right where there's a leaf joint. And that way a new growth point will take over and I won't have much of a dead stem right there. Okay, now that we got the width and all those extra vines that attached to the fence and just grown out, trimmed back, let's take our height and cut it across. I have a support in here, and that's what I always cut mine to. If you don't, generally about 2.5, 3 feet. Now that we got the height trimmed back, I'm gonna go in, and I don't like it really messy at the bottom, so I'm gonna cut off a lot of these bottom vines. I'm gonna bring you in for this one. Now that we got this cleared out a lot, I'm going to take any weak stems like this that are just bending down. You can just feel them. They're not strong. Let me get rid of them. I'm going to cut them all the way back to the stem that they come off of. Any stem like this, it starts way over here, and it bends and cuts all the way across the plant to this side. So we don't like that. And this is how it should look. So it's nice and clean and open down here. I thinned out a lot of the stems or vines and just left a few of the nice, strong, healthy ones. If I see any yellowing leaves, I'll pick them off. For any dead stems or branches, you can snip them off. That way, if you're going to bring her into the home, she fits nicely in the corner by a bright window. But in either case, we thinned out a lot of the weaker growth. We gave her a good foundation for the winter. And next year, she's just going to explode. And now that's a far cry from how she looks now to what she used to look like. And stay tuned, we got a lot more pruning of different plants to do for the winter.